Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, I can show you how to if you let me. I'm on a gram like confetti. Ready, she leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping in Giuseppe. Like each Pirelli, I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, then I'm twirling your like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this. And your ears too, if you want 'em blue like belly. Lot of jetting, Prada bedding, 911s. I'm the who's who with what's what. Papa heaven, around and get trying to test me, cause that I'm with like the draw when it's sketchy. If they catch me, don't forget me. Resurrect me, buy a dog tag the same place that they forget me. Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
You ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we all parrots. Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up. Average, fly 'em in, fly 'em out, only the baddest. If I had her, then you had her, she never mattered. Wish upon the stars on my roof, they all scattered. Ain't no more Neptune, so peace Saturn. Off the first, it's a pattern, like middlemen, they, you know what happened.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. You cried in front of me, you in front of me. Calabasas took your and your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video, I can share it, AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Red on the beat. ATM.
Ha. I'm really at it. I think they mad cause they wanted the static. I see it, I want it, go get it, I grab it, I got it in pocket, I feel like a lad. No as a carpet, this must be magic. My bad like Jasmine, don't try to play, I get jealous, I'm spazzing, I'm wishing they would like some cabin. What are you doing? I leave them in dust. Popping that they never could touch. All of my life they be calling me rough. I guess they had enough. I be doing too much. I guess they had enough of me doing it up. I been looking at friends trying to pick one to trust. Why say you love me when it was just when you just could've told me you just want. My bad. I could've told you I passed and matched my foot on the gas. Cause all of you goofy. None of you know how to act. Sad, one give you my last. Hey, something you never might have. I look at them and I laugh. Why I gotta tell you to go get it back? What are you doing? I just keep it popping. I'm managing. While you weak and you watching. If I'm on this gon' hit like a bop it. They want me to stop it. I trend like a topic. How can that fire on me? I'm the hottest. Then reach like a pocket. These be mad cause I speak like a prophet. I tell them shut up and get up and go. If you want it, then I put that on the floor. We be ducking the. We ain't ducking no. And on. It's a joke. You gon' get in that field, then round choke. My gon' hunt like a tiger. Ghost. You scary little be doing the most. If you know like I know, better watch your approach. Watch it. I in the yo like I been here before. I been coming from Memphis like hustling flow. If you see any cabin in me, it's the GOAT. And this is the captain in me like a boat. This water get deep when you bury your soul. Jack and Rose. That's why I bet keep it cold, let it go. If you want it, then spin a block, get you some more. Get you some more. Hopped up and got that right off the porch. If we beefing, then I'm at your door like a stork. Like a door. So look if you buck, if you ready for cause it can get done like a house full of chores. Mine got ass, we gon' take out the trash. We been mopping up like a floor. What are you doing? I just keep it popping. I'm managing while you weak and you watching. If I'm on this gon' hit like a bop it. They want me to stop, but I trend like a topic. Keep that fire on me, I'm the hottest. I keep that and reach like a pocket. These be mad cause I speak like a prophet. Look, I'm trying to get a little moolah and guala, a whole lot of profit, a whole lot of cheese. But I'm starving right now and I'm sorry. Baby, quit calling me, please. I'm about to put it on wax like birds, please. I'm somewhere up in the trees. Then I wanna be about to the slum. Like Keith. Like how I begun, I'm from Memphis. The grit and the grind, it be coming with ease. I keep it catching just like a disease. Soon as I humble it, pop it, they freeze. That's where they got it from me. I can't be seen with no thieves.
You ain't even on me. Yeah. Fall back too close. You ain't even on me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the and the order. Spend it like they owe me. Gotta stay select. Don't come around to me. Better come correct. Different lives that we lead. I'm in the Nike check. In a bank of Louis V. Two on my wrist, lights don't make no sense, pop up for a minute, eyes up on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense, fall back too close, you ain't even on me, trust my brothers from way back from the north, it's the and the order, spend it like they owe me. Top of the shelf, it's that stress to get in me, and it's closer to the chest when your pocket's too deep. Two on my wrist, lights don't make no sense, pop up for a minute, eyes up on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense, fall back too close, you ain't even on me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the and the order, spend it like they owe me.
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces.
We have to turn that down.
Look upon your greatness and she'll send the call out, 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 send. Call the ladies out, they're in their finery. 100 jewels on throats, 100 jewels between teeth. Now bring my boys in, their skin in craters like the moon. The moon we love like a brother, while he glows through the room. Dancing around the lies we tell, dancing around big eyes as well. Even the comatose, they don't dance and tell. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams.
I ain't never played with them.
And you know
Shut these boys out.
we're on each other's team. I'm kinda over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there. So all the cups got broke, shards beneath our feet. But it wasn't my fault. And everyone's competing for the love they won't receive. 'Cause
Alright,
all
maybe
this
not.
palace wants is release. We live
With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
Yeah, they definitely made some plays, but never got into any kind of rhythm and just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Grant, we've got quite a game in store for us tonight. Two of the top teams in the Eastern Conference.
Well, you know what they say, B.A. To be the best, gotta beat the best. I'm sure that's what both teams are thinking, so I expect them to be highly motivated.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
The kick to Tatum. To the middle. Here's White. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
They get it back.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens. He did there.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Anunoby. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Towns. Queta pulls it in.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house, and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
BA, he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end. Well, Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
And it's Tatum missing. Fast break. Here comes New York. Pass to Towns. Takes one from 10 feet and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now here's Brunson. Last game with 30. Towns gets the bucket.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. A playmaker who can also score in bunches. I'm talking about Derek White, Doris.
I'm so glad you are, BA, because Derek White's big-time shot-making ability under duress of the shot clock. How many times does this guy get the ball with very little time on the clock, and he just stands calmly and delivers shot after shot?
And down it goes. 2 points.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Back to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And stolen by Brown. Ahead. And stolen by Alvarado. Robinson with it. Now guarded by White. Clarkson for 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Jason Tatum.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Pass to Clarkson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Boston leading by 9. .29 seconds left to the first quarter here. And he gets that one.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Pass to Robinson. Inside. Back to McBride. Brown with some nice D. And here's Hauser. Kick out to Brown. Lets it go from deep. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
10. The Celtics 21.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And that is the shot they want Anunoby to take, and he excels in the catch and shoot. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
Celtics ball.
Boston leading by 10. And grant the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you.
First team foul.
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And that one falls for Vucevic. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. And the Knicks call time here. Jaylen Brown, in addition to becoming a champion, notched a big award in 2024, Doris.
It is undeniable that Jaylen Brown raised his level throughout the course of the playoffs in 2024. He was the MVP of the conference finals and the finals, and I thought set the tone almost nightly en route to that championship.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Robinson. To the wing, right side. 4 on the clock. And he buries his first look.
Easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
Oh, Robinson with a block. And they're able to recover. Here's Shireman. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First person.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits. His last summer, BA, but in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Walsh can't get it to go. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Trailing by 8. And rejected.
But when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Pass to Gonzalez. To the paint. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here.
Onto the floor.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
To the inside. Here's Anunoby. Right side, Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes. Celtics foul. Shireman. First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for New York.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of this game. And that one good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Shireman.
21.
Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Shireman's got his first points of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
From 7 feet. And he can't bank that one in. Boston leading by 8. Knocked away. Pass to Pritchard. Out left to the wing. Wide open look. And it's New York with a rebound. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
For a team with their talent, it's a bit surprising how poorly they played in this matchup last year.
From the wing. And it's Brunson missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Gonzalez. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. All right, Doris, for the Knicks, would you run a 2-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
BA, I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are not elite defensive players. But at the same time, they are both elite offensive players. And there will be moments, particularly late game, where you want your best players on the floor. So the answer is both.
31.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Shireman. Here's Walsh. Right wing. Here's Gonzalez. And the three off target.
Excellent job of closing out on that three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
31.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Celtics
The end of the first half.
leading by 6. We'll see.
The Knicks 25. Boston 31.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Now Brunson. And the call will be against Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul. Some changes for Boston.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. 6 on the shot clock. And they'll get another chance. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Robinson. And another shot. Queta pulls it in.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Well, the painted area is really where Mitchell Robinson thrives.
BA, he might be the best offensive rebounder in the game, and his ability to do that helps teams win on the margins. He's also a menace on the defensive end, a massive presence at the rim.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you.
Allie, thanks for the report.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Hauser can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Towns. Right side, Anunoby. And here's Robinson. Tries it from the block. Out to Bridges. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Queta. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Oh, Mikal Bridges with the big-time strength on that finish.
31.
And Doris, very disciplined are the Celtics at the defensive end of the floor.
The BA, they do something that great defensive teams do. They limit their fouls. They don't gamble for steals. They try to give up one contested shot. At the rim, it's all about verticality.
On the wing, Tatum. It's stolen by Clarkson. It's 2-on-1. Bridges with room to shoot. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
33.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Here's Hart. The 15-footer. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Celtics lead 40-35.
Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. From outside the arc. The rebound by Bridges.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Pass to Hart. It's picked off. Brown with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Queta no good. Knicks trail by 5. Back to Brunson. Now it's Hart. New York working the ball around now. Towns brushes him off.
You can see the defense always wants to hold contact with Karl Anthony Towns. Just great concentration on the shot.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
First team foul.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Pass to White. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. White's got 10 points.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
39.
Great focus from Towns. He got hit.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
41.
Pass to Queta. Now here's Tatum. Jacks up a three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And a great show through three quarters as we enter the fourth.
The Celtics, 45.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Celtics lead by 4. Here's Queta. Misses from short range. The kick out to Brunson. Shoots over Tatum. And it's New York scoring again.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Back to White. The shot from 20 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. Pass to Hart. Here's Towns. The offensive rebound. Down low to tie it up. Hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11. To the inside. The kick out to Brunson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Queta. Back to Tatum. From deep. And it's New York with a rebound.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Brown scanning the floor.
Oh my God.
Boston, no good that time either.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
And the Celtics call time here. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. And he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Mally.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Diawara can't hit. Right side, Tatum. To the left side wing. Here's Queta. Again, the miss by the Celtics. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Here's White. Going inside. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 2. Inside. To take the lead. Shamet, no good. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Launches it from deep. Kept alive by Boston. Hauser outside. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Tatum from long range. And it's New York with a rebound.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half. Well, stay attached, affect the quality of the shot. That is excellent interior defense. Jason Tatum under duress in the shot clock. Big moment, no problem.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're losing by 4. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter here.
Action on the court.
1:16 left to the fourth. Sneaking inside, it's Brunson.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Good work defensively by Towns. And New York has possession. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And there's a 3-second violation.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns.
Yes,
that's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And Boston calls time here.
All right, fans, stand up and get loud.
Tatum from long range. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. So it's Boston now. Pass to Vucevic. Over Towns. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer. Great size, great touch.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on White. No good on the free throw.
Mikal Bridges.
He hits the second from the line.
What you admire about Mikal is he's such a grinder. You watch his defense, you can feel the intensity of this guy.
The kick out to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum inside. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. New York trailing. Pass to Bridges. Drops one in from the wing.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Kick out to Brown. Takes the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
Nikola Vucevic. Second personal foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
Tries to break his ice. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Here's Towns. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Up top, Brown. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Bridges. Offensive board. Back to Brunson. Bridges, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Boston pushing it up now. Offensive rebound.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing. That is big-time composure from Mikal Bridges. Backs against the wall. Got to have a bucket, and he delivers.
Strafing inside. Pass to Vucevic. Hauser outside. Now Vucevic. On the wing, Tatum. Pulls it from the corner. Misses off the right iron. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the paint. And it's in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And Boston calls time here. They're behind by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the first overtime period. Guys, your thoughts?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Here's Brunson. It's in. And it's a 7-point New York lead. So New York wins it. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And that'll do it, folks.
I pick up a aim at the heart, pick up a blitz, pick them apart. I feel like a pit, but all bite, no bark, quit the remarks. Little bitty, glow in the dark, unlimited pooling. When I'm taking somebody, I'm breathing fire, burning, dragging somebody. If he ain't the homie, they promise I'm just hand me. Hey, you're right beside me, I hop in a ride inside us, a Hemi, behind me, the time in it. Then Ricky, no running back and forth. He cracking the, I'm back in the city, I'm headed to only warriors with me. Lord forgive me through whatever endeavors. It's JID, baby, I'm just a few letters. Take a look, I'm about to break a record. Put me in the books, I'm bound to be delivered. All about the effort, I'm putting in legwork. Early in the morning, count money to my head.
What the fuck? I barely been on my shit.
Like an Ant-Man, Edwards, live in the wreck, live in the flesh. I manifest $7 sign, I could collect, I could look in the face of the threat, but never switch too sweet. Get out of the streets with a sweet. Swap rides and bring it. So Swiss seats, Tazi, with Swiss beats. Eating cheese, another day on the east, make them fall to their knees.
Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor. Let the body hit the floor.
free till they free all the guys. I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be my ball on Kim. She tall like a tree that get climbed. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed that he's cause I'm fly like a jet. They go surprise when they see I made this beat, baby Chief with Kanye West. As long as I'm outside with the home. It's wild, y'all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the odds ever answer the phone. Our month is porch till he come out his home. Fail and leave all type of to the phone. Y'all made it safe. Streets, these kids ain't got no structure. Don't leave your in a room with me. I have it eat cherries on my hand like jam on who is butter. So bad I don't need one of them. Yes, stop. Time about.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Spurs.
Nope, she didn't. I think everybody forgot about fucking Memorial Day. Everybody thought it was next weekend.
And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Tatum, no good. Edwards looking it over. McDaniels on the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Gobert. Rebound by the Celtics. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Brown. And McDaniels with the block. DiVincenzo.
What?
Can't hit it. A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around. Yeah, he tried to adjust, but he got smothered. Good defense.
I mean, what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
To the left wing. Inside. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Oh, here's Edwards. After the miss from Derek White. McDaniels on the wing. Down low. Timberwolves keep it alive.
What?
Here's DiVincenzo. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Back to Brown.
Oh,
here's the drive. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert. So good at blocking shots. He just controls the paint.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
2 minutes remaining in the first. Now here's White. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there. And even harder to contest the shot without foul.
From Sam really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Out to the right wing. Out to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And it's good for 2.
I don't know how Edwards does it. It's a blend of skill, finesse, and a little bit of luck that went down.
The Timberwolves getting their first foul shot of the night.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, not just fast, but also precise. Tatum shows a lot of control on his drive.
Come on, nigga.
Now, here's Dosunmu. This game he had 10 points. It's Edwards on the wing. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Brown's got 6.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Substitution. Nas Reed.
Boston trailing. Stolen by Reed.
Conley.
Fires for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got his second bucket of the game to go. Nice back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
5 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Boston on top.
Boston 12. Minnesota 11.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
6 to shoot. The kick out to Brown. Shoots it up. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Shannon. No good from outside. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. Out to White. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. White's got the open basket here in the second quarter for the Celtics. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. To the right side. Here's Reed. Outside for Randall. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 4. Shoots the 3. The 3 from Tatum.
Yeah, no hesitation, no overthinking it. Tatum just takes the shot.
Here's Shannon. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Shannon, no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Timberwolves trail by 7. And you think of all that Jaylen Brown has accomplished, Coach? Top of the list. 2024 Finals MVP.
Yeah, look, it's tough to beat that as an accomplishment, Kevin. Win your team a championship would be the biggest part of it. But what I love about Jaylen Brown is the consistency of what he's done throughout his career. This guy has been good for a long time, and he's still got a long way to go.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Group substitution now for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 7. McDaniels outside. Outside,
2
Edwards.
minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Assist goes to.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that. The defense has to be better there.
Now into the lineup.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go there.
Edwards, no good.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Pass to Sharman. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Minnesota ball.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Doesn't go that time. Celtics leading by 5. Over to the left wing. Pass to Sharman. Outside Harper. Here's Keita. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Keita. Minnesota with the rebound.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
With the score, Boston 27, the Timberwolves
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Celtics leading by 3. And stolen by DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. Here's Gobert. Lays it up off the glass. Gobert's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Timberwolves. And finished off by Gobert.
Come on, bro.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Kevin?
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Mr. Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Clock is at 3. And Boston with the rebound.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Edwards fights through for 2.
Assisted.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Gobert with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect the rim and make it tough on teams, but can go out on the perimeter and guard multiple positions. So I think it'll be tough for him to get a fit.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Well, just another night in the office for Jason Tatum. We've come to expect big games from him. He is that special.
Pass to Shannon. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. It's offensive basket interference.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Williams.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Brown wide open, he fires. No good on the 3.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Dosunmu with it, picked up by Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with a foul. It's his first trip to the line. That one is off.
Team foul.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Stan Nasri is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Nasri, not even Anthony Edwards. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
Dosunmu's shot is off. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
Here's McDaniels. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Minnesota, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. That free throw, no good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
A defensive ace. Jade McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
And he can't hit the second.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here. Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this time.
And Randall throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is what fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Off the inbound.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
Well, I know what their coach is preaching in this huddle. Can you guys please stop turning it over?
For Celtics Entertainment.
The deep three from Tatum. Oh my goodness!
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. Don't go any. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now Dosunmu. And here's Edwards from the arc. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Boston foul.
He's off on the first.
Personal
Greg
foul.
Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Well, they're up 1. You just hope that missed free throw doesn't come back to haunt them.
Pritchard with a wide open look. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Outside, Reed. For 3, Edwards. It's good on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Outside, Reed. Has to Gobert. 5 to shoot. For the 3. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And good that time. And it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Dosunmu. Makes it off the glass.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Deciding to change it up. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Tatum on the wing. To the inside.
Well, Vucevic did a good job of feeling the defense there and worked his way into a trip to the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Edwards, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a three-point game.
He's been in a big spot or two. Get it to NBA champ Derek White.
Edwards, no good.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Minnesota calls timeout. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Minnesota substitution. Nobbs, Reed, Julius Randle.
Reed in the post. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Reed.
Well, you can tell Reed's teammates believe in him. They trust that he's going to come up with important points when they need him.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're up by 5. There's 1:54 left in the game. Ball movement by Boston. Back to Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
Look, Brown's a great athlete. I love to see him work inside.
Back to DiVincenzo. Takes the three. Rebound Boston. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Pass to Vucevic. White, wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, this is why you have DiVincenzo on the floor in these moments. He is clutch.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Pass to DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Brown. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
To the left side wing. Three-pointer, Pritchard gets it to fall. And now a 10-point Boston lead. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a mistake,
for that. Be free, but you pay for that. Said her name and I'm lame for that. Love so strong, can't take it back. I'm in a mix in a random city. Running from trouble and bringing it with me. They like I make it a home. Like I enough, probably making a song. Straight from the heart, but you taking it wrong. Hey, I gotta be with myself. I told my brother I'm paying to get him. Big bro can't come around, gotta be that way, gotta stay that way. Whole time I was in town, if you check my page, it say LA. She wanna be on my side, I do too, just say your prayers. All jokes aside, I'm rich. And everything I do, I love. And everything I do about paper. Only thing assistance is that's my son, but he too grown. Gotta move back here, cause you move wrong. Everything a little cheap like a two-tone. I be wondering how I made the fans mosh pit. I be thinking about what type of car I get. Still got the wrong time on the watch. Hey, I'm gonna make what's new is tune. Hey, hey, hey. I got you out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I got you out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for yourself. Hey, 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 hey. I got you out, but I never committed. I did it for me, but it's more for you. I got that paper and turned to a villain. A house full of people, I'm still by myself. Hey, I got ski them on their way for that. I got drop ski, not ski. Thumbs down to everybody.
When we hit the block, you know we really got to get paid. Toss it up just like an orbit. Horn might just get all up in your face. And it's a clear view from here to see what's next. Turn up the pressure, cooking on them like a full court press. And rebound like we're
I'll be right back.
Trying to find a better place to raise all of my children. But like a good time soap, episodes are so boring.
We gotta go to the game.
So if you're feeling the day, you work every day, take a second just to remember the person inside the I know. Psycho. So just feel the rage at the front of the stage. Put your hands up and show me that you're ready for the inner revival. Revival. L-A-M-O-N-T then S. Finally feeling like I'm alive now. Every day monotony making my mind cloud. Inner soul awakening, taking the time out. You done woke the beast and now it's time to get it. And deliver the sermon for the blind eyes and critics. I'm in a big source, but it's full of people on the block. The ones that never show with a t-shirt that says Lamar. The sweat is purely for the sake of my inner soul. Let me see them hands with the act of revival.
See that boy switch the whole Flowski. Let's get it.
Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, there's a monster.
Oh man, we got the old school Lakers.
Don't tap that glass, 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 there's a monster. Don't tap that glass.
We ain't got the okay.
Michael Jordan eyes, neck yellow, look like Bing.
Oh no.
I like Bing. Ping pong, baby, chow down on that. All these wanna be me now. So much in my pocket, bro, I need a tissue. Think they want to we got press the issue. Every curly here in LA. Got the F40 on the 405 going. Brody got his chain snatched. Brody must be fed up. We told you, you ain't wanna listen. Now you looking like a victim. Bring it back, back it up. Get a stack, spin a stack, we stack it up. Talking down on the squad, we turn it up. Honestly, baby, I don't give a. Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass. There's a monster. Don't tap that glass, baby, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass. There's a monster. Said I lost touch with the regular folks. I ain't never been regular. You just jokes. Got a pocket full with your examine a week like I'm a bomb off the hate. I cannot relate. Hey, baby, wanna know what I might?
2K Sunday Night Edition. Hope you're ready for some hoops. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor.
Yeah, for this team, nothing can go right, and it's affecting their mental. I mean, not much swagger in that locker room right now. They need a signature win to turn the tide.
LeBron James.
Knock. Sit down from distance. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Doncic up top. And you look at his 33 points a game, a terrific weapon on offense.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Kennard. Three-pointer. And Los Angeles, another three.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Down low. Kicks it out to Smart. Let's go with a three. They get it back. Kennard outside. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Detroit. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Robinson. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Robinson. Cunningham, left side. Over Smart. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Now, here is James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. To the inside. From the arc. Drills it from deep. James has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
I just love the ball.
Detroit calls timeout. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season. For the Pistons. Here's Jenkins.
2 minutes.
Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Stewart. And Ayton pulls it down. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. James outside. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Here's Doncic. And there's another one for the Lakers.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and he even absorbs contact in the air. And somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Detroit. Pass to Smart. Back to Doncic. Inside. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And here's Stewart. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
Los Angeles ball.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Doncic. Pass to Kennard. The shot. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Kennard's got 5.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution.
He just hit some unbelievable shots, yeah.
It's time for some hoops at Little Caesars Arena, home of the Pistons. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans in their last game losing to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Well, they just never looked comfortable out there, and part of that is the defense they were facing.
First personal foul.
Well, this league has some of the world's best athletes. But Asar Thompson, like his brother Amen, Tim, they're on another level.
Yeah, this guy has a top-tier burst and relentlessness to make things happen. He's already a stopper at the defensive end.
Pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you gotta get it to him.
To the inside. Here's Duren. Lays it up and banks it in. Duren's got his second bucket of the night.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
That's exactly what they wanted on that trip. Get something close to the basket, something easy.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Now here's Williamson. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Jordan can't get it to go.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Now here's Murray. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Assisted.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
Kicks it out to Jones. No good with the layup. The Pistons leading. All right, Legs, follow me here. You look at the rise of teams like Detroit. There's a lot to be said for having young legs.
Well played, Kevin, well played. And look, today's game exacts a physical toll. And if you think of it, that's especially true when you're playing a team like the Pistons. They play fast and they hit hard.
Just 5 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy, and you can make the case for this, Tim, has been the Pelicans' most consistent player. Would you agree?
I totally agree with that, Kevin. He's gone well beyond the 3-and-D blueprint. He's got that sneaky bounce that can put you on a highlight reel.
And you look at his face, he never changes expression, does he? But boy, is he focused, and he is zeroed in.
So stoic, but so good.
Well said. The Pelicans making a switch here. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Queen can't get it to go. And Detroit has possession. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Back to Herter. Trains the three-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
First personal
when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
How are hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Pass to Stewart. Comes up empty down low.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. And the tough guy reputation is him well earned for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, yeah, he's a physical presence, Kevin. He does not shy away from an alley fight. He brings that edge every team needs, and it is especially welcome in the Motor City.
Just such a great athlete. Jeremiah Fears is a lot to handle.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And Detroit has possession. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Well, let's give their opponent some credit for sensing that and putting them away. They were completely dominated.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Pistons lead by 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
14.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, the Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's McGowan. The steal to the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jalen Duren has certainly forced him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
The Pistons working the ball around now.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Down low. Here's Jordan. Rebound, Detroit.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Harris outside. Here's Duren. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Duren's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. And Drew Williamson. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Connects from three-point range.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And Murray loves using that pick. That's how he excels, using the screen to find the right guy.
Pass to Sasser.
2
Back to
minutes
Thompson.
remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Jones. Great defense that time from Duran.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
At the elbow, it's Jordan. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
For your Pistons ready.
Detroit leading by 4. To the right side. Back to Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Cunningham showing you some of that athleticism.
Pelicans trail by 6. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. 59 seconds left in the first half. Inside. Here's Looney. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Holland. It's hauled in by Queen.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here is Poole. Still yet to score. Second shot opportunity. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Second personal
And he's got his
foul.
first chance at the line here. That's good from Cunningham. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
With the score, Pistons 27, the Pelicans 24.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Timeout called by New Orleans.
It's time for some team
That'll be a 5-second call.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
Here's Williamson. Good D by Thompson.
Y'all got a cat.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
Jim, one thing for sure, when Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all by himself in offense.
Well, there is no question he is an athletic freak. There is no answer for him when he is playing aggressively.
They get it back. For Detroit, they have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7. He's off on the first. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Here's Murray, and the shot is long.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Pass to Duran. Beautiful finish, and the layup goes down. Now it's a 6-point Piston lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Back to Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The shot by Thompson, no good. Pelicans trailed by 6. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Zion Williamson is a force offensively, but now he's applying his physical gifts to the other end of the court. He said, quote, teams were hunting me on defense. Watching the film, I didn't like that. I just started taking a lot more pride in it, working on it so I can hold my own. Guys, back to you.
Locking in. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Time to get loud for some free teams.
So both teams making some changes here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. So it's the Pelicans now. 6-point game. Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by Harris. So it's the Pistons now. And the wide open shot from Green. It's hauled in by Queen. Right at the free throw line. He can't get that one.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Harris. Pelicans with the rebound.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
There's Williamson with the three. Can't get the chip in. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
Pistons ball.
Detroit leading by 6. Outside, Green. Pass to Jenkins. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. One shot on the way. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pelicans trail by 6. Now off the inbound. And it's blocked.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
At the line.
Both free throws good from Green.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Williamson looking it over. No good from outside.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Harris misses.
And that's how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
Wow, his team really needs some scoring opportunities, but he can't get anything going this period.
And he makes good on the layup. Harris has got the lead up to 10 now for Detroit.
A solid 6-8.
This epic quiet to you. Hey, what's going on? It's not that serious. It's just a sock booter. Brayden, leave her alone, bro. Brayden, leave her alone, bro. Alright, don't listen to it, bro.
I got it, I pick up a aim at the heart, pick up a blitz, pick them apart. I feel like a pit, but all my
Brayden, leave her alone, bro. Booter, calm down. Calm down. Brayden, leave her alone, bro.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season. And it's blocked by Collins. Thompson pulls it in. Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
Now here's Robinson. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Three-pointer off the mark. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you, B.A.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Good work there as it goes.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Shot's good by Matherin. Matherin's got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A., on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
Detroit moving the ball around. Out to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Over Leonard. Pocket 4. Here's Harris. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
And it's Matherin missing. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 3-point lead. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Well, let's give their opponent some credit for sensing that and putting him away. They were completely dominated.
And he makes it.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And they recover it. Outside Garland. Can they get it? And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Pistons lead by 7. Here's Cunningham. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
That's a game they know they probably could have won and had a